Good afternoon, friends. Now we are discussing pulverized coal burners. In the earlier class, we have seen the pulverized coal system. Two types of pulverized coal system. We have unit system, and the second one is central or the bin system. So here, as we have seen in the coal pulverized coal handling system. So the type of the burner which is used for burning the coal is very much important. So burners are devices that allow uniform mixing of the fuel with the air so that efficient and complete combustion is going to take place. So the burner will receive the fuel along with the primary air in the central passage while the secondary air is supplied around the passage. So the primary air current is helping the movement of the crushed coal, uniform flow of the coal taking place with the help of the primary air current, whereas the secondary air is uh, helping the burning process. A good design of the burner is very much essential to achieve the complete combustion of the coal. So it should mix the fuel and the primary air thoroughly and inject the mixture into the furnace. It should create a proper turbulence for the air fuel mixing thoroughly and maintain the stable combustion. It should be able to control the shape of the flame and the flame travel by varying the amount of secondary air. So the different types of burners used in the furnace. So as I said, so the type of the burner used will decide the efficiency of the furnace. So based on the design of the furnace, so we have different types of burners here. So first one is the long flame or the U flame burner. So the arrangement is shown schematically here. The burner is placed at such some inclination here so that it produces a long U-shaped flames. You can flame which is long and in the shape of U. So the burner will inject the mixture of primary air and the coal vertically downwards in the thin streams with no turbulent and produce the long flame. So here the flame is long, so much turbulence is not created here. So secondary air, hot air is supplied at right angles here, so which you can see here. So to the flame it is supplied at right angles, which provides the necessary turbulence. So but though the turbulence created is less here, right? So proper mixing and rapid combustion is going to take place. So turbulent short flame burners. So compared to the long flame burner, so here the turbulence created is very high because here the burner is fitted to the wall such a way that it is the flame is projected horizontally into the furnace. So here the space is very small. So here the turbulence is more. So that's why here we say that the burner gives out a turbulent mixture which burns rapidly and combustion is completed within short distance compared to your U flame burner. So here the combustion takes place in long distance here. So the combustion rate is very high here. And the bituminous coal can be burnt very easily, turbulent or the short flame burners. So third one is the cyclone burners. So they are able to provide a thorough mixing of the coal particles and the air with sufficient turbulence. Because the cyclone furnaces are feeding the coal in spiral manner, so they are also called as the cycle boilers. So maximum combustion efficiency will be having here. So this burner will use the crushed coal instead of the pulverized coal. This burner can easily burn the low grade coal with high ash and moisture content. So here the coal and the primary air is entering into the furnace. So here the secondary air uh, is also added to the coal and the primary air. So here the molten slag is disposed at the other end of the furnace. Then tangential burners. So they are built into the furnace wall at the corners, all the corners of the boiler. You can see here. So that is the coal and the primary air. We have at four corners of the boiler. They inject the air fuel mixture tangentially so that an imaginary circle is formed in the center of the furnace. So as the flames intercept, it leads to the swirling action here. So tangential burners. Then pulverized mills. They are called as the pulverizers, which are used to convert the crushed coal particle into the fine dust particle. So the different types of pulverized mills are ball mill, and the second one is ball and the race mill. So ball mill, the name itself says that it consists of a large cylinder partly filled with the various sized steel balls. So here you can see the ball mill. So it is consisting of a rotating drum partly filled with various sized steel balls. When the drum gets rotated, so the coal which is also fed into this rotating drum, so get crushed between the rotating steel balls of the various size and the walls of the rotating drum. So that is the coal get sandwiched between the steel balls of various size and between the walls of this rotating drum. So when the drum gets rotated, so the steel balls also get rotated. So the sandwich the coal will get crushed. So then we have here the ball and the race mill. So here the coal will pass between the rotating elements again and again until it is into the fine dust particle. So the coal is crushed between two moving surfaces. So that is called as balls and races. So that's why we have the name ball and race mill. So here you can see the right side. So the ball and race mill here. So you have the balls here. So we have here the upper race and the lower race. So here we have balls and races. So that's why the name here ball and race mill.